Hey, hey you. Yes, you. Wake up. I want to tell you something. So have you heard of Bugsnax? No, not bugs that you catch for a snack. I don't know anyone who does that. I did it. That bug was dipped in chocolate, so I don't know if it counts. And plus it was at a candy store. No, what I'm talking about is, have you played Bugsnax? I'm not talking about the PS4 version. I'm not talking about the PS5 version. I am talking about the mobile version of Bugsnax. That's okay if you never heard about it, because I'm here to make a review about it. Let's kick it off. This is gonna be broken down into 5 categories. I'm gonna talk about the graphics, the characters, what I liked about the game, what I disliked about the game, and if you all should buy it or not. The graphics, when I played it, it was very good. It wasn't the best that you could get on a PS5. It it was around PS4 graphics. And that's to say that it really was not bad graphics at all. Now, I played this on the iPad mini 5th generation, which is 4 years old at this point. The chip is 5 years old. So the chip came out in 2018. It played very smooth on my iPad. The frame rate was very smooth, around 60 FPS. But don't take my word for it. Here's some actual footage of what the game looks like on my iPad mini 5th generation. Okay, so hopefully that was a good enough demonstration on my iPad for you to decide about the graphics. This is a very community-based game, and what I mean by that is you're going to spend the majority of your time finding every character and then convincing them to come back to your town. And you do that by fetching crests by them. Now, it only takes about three quest side stories for you to convince them to come back. In fact, I'm going to put up an image right now of all the 12 characters.
Whoa, 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 we're homeless and out of Bugsnax? Oh, it's a grumpy grump world now.
Dibs on eating Filbo.
Please do. I'm quite curious to see the result. Will Beffica turn into Filbo or the Bugsnax he's eaten? Hold on a moment while I retrieve my notes. Hey, don't give up yet! We may not have homes or snacks, but we have each other. I know it's pretty scary right now, but we can't fall apart every single time something bad happens. We have to stick together.
Well said, Filbo.
Egabro!
Each of them has a very unique personality. One is a scientist, another is an archaeologist, another is a farmer, another one is a social media blogger who is very, this is my world, I'm the best, get out. She's like that. So they all have their own different personalities, and they all interact very organically. Like, you can tell these are actual characters, and that they don't like on each other. They don't like each other. But they're coming together for a bond, for one mission. And they feel like actual people. That they feel like actual friends or friend enemies that you can relate to. So, what did I like about the game? There's actually a lot I liked about the game. I liked that this feels like its own town, like you're building your own town with these people. I liked that the atmosphere or the graphics, the cutesy graphics, the art style direction. It's not realistic, so it has its own charm, and I love that. It doesn't take itself seriously, and you can tell that from the characters. And you could tell that from the language. Some made up words to go around with the characters, and I love that. It doesn't take itself seriously. I love the fact that you can actually see everybody interacting. Like, they move and they interact. So it feels like these characters are alive, and it helps with immersion. I like that the actual Bugsnax, they actually have personalities to them, and you can tell that from like how they sound. So to give you an example, they sound like Pokemon, and if you've never played Pokemon before or never heard about Pokemon, then first off, go play Pokemon, because then you will know what I'm talking about when I say that every single Bugsnax, they sound like Pokemon, which is really cute. And the final thing I like about the game is, as you play the game, the majority of the game, the characters do have one-dimensional talents. Like, one of them is a grumpy farmer, the other one is just an airhead, self-centered person who is all about themselves. And that's natural because they don't like each other. And they have reasons why they don't like each other and why they went off on their own. And it's not until the end of the game where they start to they have more personality types and they become friends. So overall, I have to say I really enjoyed this game. What I did not enjoy about the game, I guess if I would have to say something, I would say I did not enjoy how every character needed 3 quests to do before they decided to join the town again. And even then, you still have to do side quests for them occasionally, which is natural, but I did not do many of the side quests. I only focused on the side quests that will bring them back, and then I just focused on the main game. Now, the main game is about 7 hours long, 7 to 8 hours long. It's not a terribly long game, but a lot of games don't have to be terribly long to have a very engaging story. Take SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. That's a 7-hour game, and a lot of people really enjoy that game, and it's very replayable. So a long game doesn't need to be like 50 hours to enjoy it. And to a lot of people, that will be a downside. That's why I'm counting it into this list. I personally enjoyed the length of the game. It had a good story and, cute. And I can see how it does. You do feel like you want to play it again after you beat it. Now, what else I didn't like about the game is the story. The story is basically non-existent until the ending of the game. Where like you're just fetching the people. That's it. You don't really understand what the game is about after you collect all the 12 people, which can take a long time. The final section. Should you buy this game? Now, based upon what I just talked about in the game, the good, the bad, the graphics, the characters, what do you all think? Do you think I'm gonna say yes, you should buy the game? Or do you think I'm gonna say no? Okay, that's enough time for you all to make your decisions. So, my answer is yes, you should. But with a catch. If you all have been paying attention to this video until now, you know that I enjoy the game very much. It's very cute. It has very lovable characters. I like the art style of it. And I like how you're essentially bringing everyone together and they feel like real people. And I also like the length of the story, which is 7 to 8 hours. So, on that, I'll say yes, you should buy it. If you like any of those things I just talked about. Now, the one thing I will say to why you shouldn't buy this game is if you don't like the length of the story. And I'm saying that this is 7 to 8 hours. Because I know a lot of people really like a game to have like 50 to 100 hours. And those games are usually packed full of side quests. But this game has a relatively good amount of side quests to keep you busy. But the thing is, you just won't really understand the host. The game has a light story, which will also turn off a lot of people. And it's not until the end, until you really understand why the characters are there on the island. The main character doesn't. They kind of waste time bringing everyone back together in a sense. And that's not really. It's good for padding out the game because the game is a communal game, whereas you feel good when you bring the people back together. But it's bad in a way that you have to find every character before you can actually experience the good story. And that's not everyone's cup of tea. So, with all that being said, I still think you should buy the game. If nothing else, experience it for yourself. And if you don't like it, if you think this review is lame or fake, then hey, at least you already played the game. That's gonna be my review of the game, and yeah, I liked it. Okay, everyone, take care, and I'll see you in the next video, whichever video that may be. Have a good day or night or evening wherever you are, and bye, everyone. So, I don't really want to end this video like that, so I'm just going to tell you that I have the full entire game on my Twitch channel of Bugsnax, if you want to watch that instead of getting the game. So I'm just going to show you how to navigate to it, to my Twitch channel to see it. Okay, hey everyone, I'm in OBS and I'm going to show you how to navigate to my Twitch. Alright, so I'm already on my Twitch, to be honest. And these are this is everything. So here's the home page right here.
Drag law!
So
That's a different kind of law, Sin.
By
And I don't stand for that.
typing in my name.
That's why I said reroll, because it was Necrom. Oh! That's right, because it was Necrom. That's okay. I'm taking it. I don't care.
And go down to videos. And here you are. Everything. Everyone in Bugsnax. So yeah, that's all you have to do if you don't want to buy the game. Bye everyone. This time for real. Bye.